And we're back. Sorry about that. Got kicked out of the... Not kicked out, I got booted out of the room. But now we are back and ready to go. Alright, once again, sorry about that. Looks like pit stops have been underway, so let's take a look at what's been going on when I got dropped. So Naughty, your provisional leader for the time being, but he is to pit Extrema and Velocity. They go on the mediums, trying to do the one-stop sway. Jacko, McSpymore, Joe Ninzi, Ismolny, Zaid. Going to do two stops. Looks like he got some damage along the way. And people shuffling around, people going into the pits. So let's get back to the action. Let's go down through the field. Oh, Bo Pop spins around. Loses his front wing. Oh, cars go ghost. He has to get out of the track immediately. Very, extremely dangerous driving from him. Luckily the cars went ghost, everyone's good to go, but would have just stayed there. And Eller now getting ready to go as his teammate takes off. Or, that was weird, I don't know what's going on. Drop stream got me all messed up, all sorts. There's Punchline, P12 moving up, there's Mike in P11. Portuguese in 10th, Zaid in 9th, Molney in 8th, McSpymore in 7th, two battling for position. Looks like he's going to hold on to it. There's Joe Ninzi up in P6. I'm sure he's absolutely happy with the run he's been doing thus far. Jacko up to P5 and Velocity to P3. Timbo is actually up to P... What on earth? My bad. Velocity up to P4, Timbo up to P3. And here comes Velocity right on the rear of the Sahara Force India. What? Timbo going sideways. Just stopped it. What on earth? He was just holding up. And Sway up to second place, and Extreme has taken over. Lead for the time being. Saying that Sojborg's in the lead, which he is. It's up to P1. No, he's not. The game is just messing up. Awesome. That's just great. So remember that your leader is Extrema. I apologize for this absolutely terrible stream. I don't know what's going on with this game. It's unbelievable. So give me one quick second. We'll jump right back in. Give me one quick second. Let's actually find someone to follow. Sway in P2, Jacko, there's Velocity, there's Naughty in P6, Joninzi. Looks like everyone's rather spread out. Let's actually take a ride with McSpymore as he follows around Zaid and Ismolny. So be right back. Alright, and we are back. So up to Zaid, he's now up to P8. Let's see if he can take P7. Away from the Williams driver. He goes wide, he's going to open up the door. Can he capitalize? He cannot, just a tad bit too slow for the time being. Zaid's going to take over 7th as Ismolny goes into the pits. Don't know why it's putting Sojborg up in 1st. That is your leader, Extrema. Laps teammate, 12 laps to go here in this race. Oh, just love how this game glitches. That's absolutely amazing. Oh, 2 cars bumped. That's gonna be. Wait, did I just see that? What on earth is going on? It's major lag, that's what's going on. Unacceptable. There's a Sauber getting out of the way of the Mercedes of Jacko. Absolutely amazing run from him all the way up to P3. And there's Waddles. P4, excuse me, Velocity. Naughty in P5. Joninzi in P6. I don't even know anymore. Yeah. Having surge board going back and forth. Two Toro Rossos rather close together. There's Zaid, looks like leading a group of cars. There's Punchline trying to go around Mike, so here we go. The battle is back on. Mercedes versus McLaren. Goes a bit too wide, way too wide, and lets Mike and his Molney take over. And his Molney going on the inside of Mike. Zaid taking off into the sunset. We have 10 laps to go. Portuguese right behind his teammate of Mick Spymore. Again, I'd like to apologize for the sudden shut off of the first stream. It was going really well, and then the game just decided to pump me off the road. Looking through, trying to find some battles going on. Are you serious? How is Sosborg even still in? What on earth is going on? Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, I gotta love this game. I don't know if that's like... if that's lag or Sosborg is actually being that way, so... You're gonna see a huge blow up in the comments as Zaid sets the fast lap of the race with a 135. Oh, I can't get my bearings straight again. This is absolutely embarrassing. But Sway is slowly closing up on the leader. We're approaching just 8 laps to go in the Chinese Grand Prix. Just outside of the 1 second mark, trying to get within the DRS range, and we could see a last lap battle for first place. So let's see what happens. Let's actually take a look and see if any of these two have any penalties. A couple warnings from Extrema and a couple warnings from Sway. It's still all good, but I believe Sway will have to make another pit stop coming up shortly. Surely he won't be able to last long on those softs. He may have to push for super softs coming up in just a couple laps time, but let's see what happens as Velocity, he's trying to truck his way to second place. There's Naughty in P4 showing another great run, solid run. Jacko in P5. Joninzi in P7 now getting dropped, but he's following with his plan. 2 stops as he's on to the super softs once again. Zay trucked on past him. So that's going to be another battle that we'll be seeing very, very shortly. There's your leader of Extrema, still trying to hold off Sway, who's now within a second of the current leader. So let's see if the McLaren driver catch up to the Force India driver. It's only going to be a matter of time. Jacko's in a fast lap of 1:34.478. He's back in P5 last time we saw him. He caught up a couple of tenths, closing in now. Just 7 laps to go. He was on the softs though, so it's gonna be iffy in these last closing laps. Let's see what he can do into the DRS. He's right on board with Sway. Into turn 14, he does get closer. Now within 3 tenths into the DRS, coming up to the first corner. Sway showing an absolute, giving us an absolute show. Tremendous pace all race long. From what we've seen, kept him clean. Now he's all the way up in second position. Looks like but he really catches them and stops for him. 4 tenths behind, 6 laps tenths. Off the bank corner, he's still within a second behind him. Into the DRS. See if he can make up some ground coming up. So it looks like there is a glitch in the game. They approach lap traffic, they put the lap car as first. That's clearly not the case. Sway dropping a little bit back. He's down by 3 tenths. Last lap through the start-finish line, but now down by 4. Looks like Sway really trying to work that inside line, trying to cause this Air Force India driver to cause a mistake so he can slide right in there. So far, nothing yet. The softs, I'm sure, are getting pretty worn, especially with those lockups like that. Trying to use every bit of his car that he can to see if he can possibly make the last lap move for first place. But all again, it comes down to tire wear, and especially around these S's, and that double left-hander really eats up the tires, but punched his own teammate off, slowing him down there. What on earth is going on? Yeah, that's Timbo. He actually got... What on earth is going on? Anyway, back to the first position race in the DRS. Looking back at nothing. But Sway has gotten it even closer. So we're coming up with just 4 laps to go. He's right on the tail. He could very well make a move going into turn 1. Let's see. Or will lap traffic be another cause? trying to make the block. Got to be very careful. Here comes Sway. He's going to try to dive deep on the inside. Can't get it. Zeta's left the session. Probably connectivity issues. Let's see if he can jump back in. Try to score some points. Now approaching lap traffic. Oh! Toro Rosso gets hit off into the side. Wow. Didn't get out of the way fast enough, it looks like. Sway is still going. He's got to be the most aggressive drivers I've ever seen race. This is unbelievable. Zeta's joined back. He's going to try to recontrol his car and hopefully score some points. Locking up the tires, really eating up that rubber, and it's showing. Now down 7/10, but he's still within DRS range. Extrema could very well still make a mistake on those mediums into the first corner. But he's lost about 3/4 tenths in this lap due to the lap traffic, and also probably due to tire wear as well. So 3 laps to go here in the Chinese Grand Prix. Beautiful aerial view, and there's a leader just right in front of him. More than a second back now. And didn't have the greatest of second sectors. It really shows he's not even going to have DRS, and now Extreme is going to try to take it home from here. Take a look back here. There's Velocity. Jacko up to P4. Naughty in P5. Joe Ninzi up to P6. Smolny in P7. Spymore P8. Punchline P9. Portuguese 10th. Zaid 11th. Mike 12th as Mike goes wide into the grass. And Extrema's trying to take it home with just 2 laps to go, and Sway losing more valuable time. And looks like it's going to be down to 2 seconds as we're coming up to the last lap. Not seeing any other battles going on for position. So it looks like that we just may ride this out with the leader for the last lap. Everyone's pretty much spread out now. Actually, never mind. Here comes Zaid and Portuguese. They're battling out for P12. And DRS, can he get around them? Super softs versus mediums. Portuguese goes wide, holds on to it before he hits the grass. And it looks like Zayd's going to take off to the sunset in P12. I'm sure that's not where he wanted to be. But here comes Extrema, last lap. Can he get his first win of the season? And a half more lap to go as he's entering Sector 3. His fuel light is flashing red. But Sway, nearly 2.5 seconds back, just needs to keep it straight and needs to keep it going. Not even pushing 205, 202 before braking, saving as much gas so he can make it to the finish line. Here he comes around the last corner. And he's going to win the Chinese Grand Prix, his first race win of the season. And Sway in second place with Velocity coming in third. And so far, holding on to it for Jacko in P4. Another great run. And here comes Naughty. To P5. And Jonenzi and Ismolny, actually, they're battling out for position. This is for 6th and 7th. Here comes Ismolny, he's in the DRS. Can he make it stick? And Jonenzi, he's going to finish showing 7th. Pretty sure he was in 6th though. As the rest of the drivers are crossing the finish line. And there we go, the Sahara Force India driver of Extrema taking the win here at Shanghai, followed by Sway and Velocity on the podium. They're celebrating as they get focused for next week at Bahrain. And with that, we're going to end it here. I am the Zebra94 signing off. Next week, same time, same place. And we will see you very soon. Signing off, saying good night.